Hi everyone, it's Heather here at Creative Faith Art Studio. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to share with you this little thing that I made. This is, I was decided to clean up some of my packaged ephemera that I bought from Tim Holtz, and I was looking at these little envelopes and I thought, why not try to make something out of them? So this one is split open on the side, as you can see, and this one I just covered and did a little collage on it, and it goes in from the top. So I don't know, I thought it was kind of cute, and this is such a nice sturdy cardstock, you know, the packaging that these come in, so I figure, you know, why not, let's go with it. So I got some papers out. This is a scrap piece of scrapbook paper, and then I tore some flowers out of a book that I have. So I'm just gonna use those to kind of make a little collage, maybe put some washi on in a little journaling area, and then yeah, I thought we could do that together. So basically this is what you all have probably done a million times, but I just lay out the Tim Holtz, the support and the backing from the packaging, the little, what I'm going to turn into a tag, and I lay it flat, and I am going to glue it to the piece of scrapbook paper that I have set aside, and then I'm going to trim around the edges with just regular scissors to make sure that one side that has all the writing and the barcode and everything is all covered up nice and neat. Then I get out my corner chomper, and I'm just going to chomp all the corners. I use the 1/2 inch side. I think that's the side I like the most. I like the nice big rounded corners. Now on smaller tags I may make them use the other side, but I really like the way the 1/2 inch round looks. And I go ahead and trim it on all pieces, or all corners, including the one on the folded edge, because I end up gluing that down, because this botanical photo or illustration is a little bit bigger than what I had anticipated when I pulled it out of the book. So I'm going to just use the backing as a guide and just rough tear the edges and eyeball everything. I didn't measure anything at all. And then I glue that little tab down on the top so my image can glue down to the whole thing, and I figured I could use that nice white open space as journaling area. I find some labels in my little box of new labels that I just received, and I decide I'm going to put one on each side of the tag that I'm making, and then I go ahead and tear down 2 more botanicals that I'd like to put on the page. And I also find one of my little pieces of note paper, and I round the corners on that also and ink everything up on this tag so it has a nice aged look to it, and I stick everything down again with my glue stick. The one thing I really like about using my glue stick for things like this, and I think you can do the same thing with wet glue, is as opposed to double-sided tape, which is a little stronger adhesive and maybe not as forgiving if you try to peel something up. But I play around with the layout here a little bit, and I really want the lined paper to be underneath the botanical image. And so by using the glue stick, I can place the larger image down first and then place the lined, lift it up to put the lined paper underneath it. And so I just think it's a nice little, I don't know, it's a nice product to use for things like this when you're not totally sure of placement, but kind of sure of placement, but you need to kind of lay things out first to make sure it looks right. So that's what I'm doing here. I get my labels added to both sides of the tag, and I trim up the edges where there's a little bit of the botanical paper is kind of hanging off the side, and then I determine where I'm going to put the hole punch for my string that's hanging out of the tag. After I punch the hole, I do take it to my sewing machine and go around the edges with just one time with my sewing machine. And then I take the 2-inch round punch, and I'm going to just mark the place I want my plastic to be cut for the pocket. The 2-inch punch doesn't go through the plastic, so I just use this as a guide. So I just make the indentation in the plastic, and then I use scissors to trim it out. And that's that. So pretty quick and simple, just another way to use up some stuff if you're trying to do that. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, and let me know in the comments if there's something else you'd like to see or other ideas that you have, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.